what's going on, guys? Welcome back. So, we had the final review video on the Alpha model Bugatti Chiron Sport. And just in case you don't know what Alpha model kit is, just in case you skip to the final, which is here. The Alpha model kit is a full resin detailed kit, which means the body, the interior, everything's all resin. It's not your typical Revell, AMT, Fujimi, tamaya, Hiroshima kits. This is full resin. So, right off the bat, the first thing I gotta say to this thing is, this thing actually went together like a glove. If you ever built like a tamaya kit, or Hiroshima, or Fujimi, and those type of kits, like Japan kits, you will know why I'm saying that. You will understand. Those kits go together super well, and this kit actually went together like that, to be honest. I'm not lying. I'll never lie to you guys. But the thing went together super well, so let's go ahead and show you how it turned out. Again, I am really happy how it turned out, and the thing is incredible. So let's get to the things you have to look forward to when you get to the kit, when you get this type of kit from Alpha models. So first things first, since it's a full resin kit, the body is all resin, obviously. And you might be thinking, well, it's a resin body, you're gonna have to do a lot of cleanup on it, right? From Jimmy Flintstone, you have to clean up the bodies quite a bit and stuff. Alpha models, this is not the case. This thing has the body on this thing was actually the least cleanup ever. Most AMT kits, Revell, Fujimi, Tamiya kits, they have mold lines. And mold lines, they have like a little extra plastic sticking out like on the fenders. It says there could be one right here, could be one on the fender. But since this is resin, there is no mold lines, zero mold lines on this body, so you're all set on that. There is no flash in the windows, everything. There's no flash anywhere. So there's no flash even where the headlights go and stuff. Nothing. There's no cleanup. Pretty much all you have to do on this kit was scribe out the panel lines, make sure your panel lines are nice and deep, and just scuff it. That's pretty much about it. That's pretty much all you have to do to the body. It's probably the fastest cleanup on the body you ever do, to be honest. It will take you probably 2 hours max to clean up this body and get it ready for primer, which is pretty insane. Unlike my body had a little nick on the front grill area, but that was easy to sand out, and it sand out like no problem. So. But that's the only thing about mine. Not all of these Bugatti kits will have a nick on it. Just mine had a couple nicks here and there on the front, but I'm pretty sure yours might not have it, but mine did. But super easy cleanup, and did not take long to clean up at all. So cleanup on this kit, there's really nothing to it. If you don't believe me, check out my Unbox Monday. I'll put a link right there. Also, I'll put a link in the description to the Unbox Monday on this kit. You'll understand why, because I never touched that kit since I did the unboxing, so, and you know why. So check that video out. So okay, so let's get to the kit. Let's get to the thing I had done to it. What did I do to it? So I based this off the red and carbon edition, which the picture's on your screen right now. Now, just in case you don't know, I've actually seen this car in person in real life at the New York City Auto Show back in 2019, I believe. I seen this car in person. And I gotta say, this thing, what a beautiful car. Bugattis are really beautiful cars. If I had the money to buy one, I probably wouldn't buy one because, I don't know, it's not really my style, but it really is an awesome car. The design, there's a lot of words in here. The design is really unique on the Bugatti, how they had this going on here. Bugattis are famous with their horseshoe grills, which is pretty darn cool. So that's why I chose the Bugatti from the Alpha model, because I want to build one up, and it looks pretty darn cool. So that's why I did the red and carbon version, because I see this car in person. So the red is from Splash Paints, and then the black, which is the base color, but the black is shown right there where the gas tanks are and stuff, and it is shown where the license plate is. But that's pretty much about all for the black from Splash Paints. Everything else is all painted with black, but it is fully carbon fiber. It is covered in carbon fiber from the roof to the sides, to the side skirts, to the front splitter area, and up here is all carbon. And the carbon fiber is from the Scale Motorsports carbon fiber. It is the till wall pattern, and it looks fantastic. The spoiler is all carbon, everything all carbon except in here and where the license plate is. But other than that, that's pretty much about it. The wheels is pretty basic on the wheels for this type of car or version of the car. They're just black and clear coated. Typically on these Bugatti cars, they could be different colors. They could sometimes be gold or chrome or whatever. But this type of version of the car is just black. That's pretty much about it. The grill has 16 on it, and just in case you don't know what 16 means, it means it has 16 cylinders because it is a 1500 horsepower piece of machine right here. So that's pretty insane. Probably one of the most fastest cars in the world right here, and one of the most expensive cars. So $3.9 million. Little hint right there. So that's pretty expensive. The interior. Really not much to say about the interior. The interior in this type of version is pretty basic. It's just black with a little red line down the middle of the dashboard, and for the most of the dashboard, not all of it, but most of it is carbon fiber on the dashboard, and the steering column and stuff is all carbon fiber. So that's what spiced up the interior a little bit. But other than that, the interior is pretty basic on this type of version. It's all black. The kit, it does include seatbelt material, just in case you're wondering. It does include, but I went ahead and used actual seatbelt material I had laying around, which is red, to match the body color, give it a little more color in the interior. But yes, you do get photo edge seatbelts, just in case you are wondering, and I used the photo edge seatbelt buckles they included with the kit also on those ribbons, or the seatbelt material I use, and it fits perfect. So yeah, that's about it for the interior. Very basic, but very simple, but looks very, very nice. The grill, everything, all the grills are black. Again, on different Bugattis, they are different colors. They are sometimes gold, sometimes aluminum look. Or you just keep it as the photo edge color if you want. But in this case, they are black. You have photo edge grills back here. These ones back here are not glued in. They actually snug fit very nicely, so those are not glued in. And the taillights are also not glued in because they fit on there perfectly, and they're on there tight enough where they're not going to fall off. So taillights in the back grill mesh area is not glued in. They fit perfect, and then the grill goes in there, and it looks pretty darn good. And you got your grill Chiron, which is separate, which is fantastic. That's black. And just in case you're wondering, you do get a spare, just in case you attempt to break one or something. So you do get a spare one. So that's pretty cool. And that goes for the spoiler. I'm not sure if all Bugatti kits from Alpha model will include 2 spoilers, but mine did. So I had an extra spoiler, which is kind of cool. Just in case I mess up on one, I have an extra one. So, but I'm not sure they did that on purpose or accident on mine, but that's pretty cool. I got an extra spoiler. In this case, you're wondering how you did the 16. They do include photo edge for that, and I used the 16, which is right here. They do include the 42, just in case you're wondering. So you can paint that. So that is photo edge, just in case you're wondering how I did the 16. It's included. Just mask it off, and yeah. That's pretty much about it. The thing, like I said, the thing went together so well. I am really happy how the carbon fiber turned out. It was a lot of work, just in case you're wondering how long it took me. It took me about 40 hours, give or take, just to do all the carbon fiber, because you had to template it, make it templates and stuff, and you had to cut them out. And so it took me about 20 hours, give or take, to make templates, and then another 20 hours to do the carbon fiber on the whole car. So that took some time, but I gotta say, it really did pull off. I am super happy how it turned out. So, but that is pretty much about it. So you do get your decal sheet. You do get extra decals, and you do have a couple of decals. The red, we got Chiron license plate, which I put on there, and you do have this guy right here, and this goes to a particular car. I'll put on your screen right now, and that all the blue and stuff that goes to a black and a blue edition of the car, which they tested, and it went over 300 miles per hour. So that's what that blue is for. That goes on the windshield and stuff, which is pretty cool. But I did it, the red and carbon edition, one of the most famous Bugattis out there. But I'm gonna gotta choose this one. Let me know what you think in the comments. Tell me what you think about it. I think it turned out pretty darn good. The first thing I'm gonna say is the Alpha model kit worth getting? Because they are pretty expensive. They are kind of up there on price, but I kind of see why. They went together super well. So, is it worth getting? Absolutely. I'm gonna say absolutely yes. It is definitely worth it. Only get the Alpha model kits if you have quite a few builds in your blood. Don't get one if you're just starting out. Don't say, oh, is it going to cover like a tamaya kit? Awesome, I'll just get one. And you're a beginner. No, don't do that. Make sure you have quite a few. I'm gonna say this again. Quite a few builds in your blood, because you don't want to go out spending that type of money on this type of kit, and you don't want to mess it up. You want to do a pretty dang good job on this kit, these type of kits, to be honest, because they are pretty expensive, and I don't think you want a trash kit like this for that amount of money you're about to spend on it. So, but I took a chance. I want to build one, and to be honest, I was nervous. I was nervous painting the body. Painting the body, I was shaking, but first try, and it worked out fantastic. So definitely out of my comfort zone, but I'm really happy how it turned out, and it definitely pulled off. But other than that, that would be it. Slideshow at the end of the video. Photo booth pictures. Look at those. Don't go away. You need to look at the photo booth pictures, because the pictures on the photo booth actually looks fantastic. So check those out. And then I'm gonna make a slideshow video on this kit, which will come out in a few hours after this video is uploaded. I'm gonna warn you right now, I haven't edited it yet, but I'm pretty sure that video might be close to 20 minutes long, because I took a lot of pictures of this car during the build. So check that out if you want to, and definitely check it out if you really want to, because it's pretty darn cool. But other than that, guys, thank you so much for watching. Again, tell me what you think about the kits in the comments. But until my next video, I'll catch you guys next time. Bye for now.